That boy ain't right.
Oh my goodness.
Brutal,
Oh
Pedro.
my. Just another Saturday morning for marking out. James and Pedro, good friends hanging out. Here to share some marking out via the YouTube. Talking Ring of Honor, NXT, War Games, and whatever we want to. It's time for Markout Mania. Live this Saturday morning. We'll be talking all the latest happenings right here on Markout Mania.
All right. I was good. I was digging that.
Thank you. A little tribute to the in memory of Michael Nesmith, who passed away yesterday.
Ah, rest in peace.
But hola, amigos, and welcome to the Mark Out Mania.
Woo! Yeah! Woo!
We've got James the Extreme. Sorno, how are you?
I'm okay, buddy. Thank you. Other than being surrounded by too much estrogen at the moment, I'm good. House full of women right now. Fun times. It's not the good kind.
Crikey from the sky.
That's funny.
It's the God of Thunder. Zeus
Right?
King Dark.
That was
you?
awesome.
What is up?
That was awesome, Pedro.
Oh my goodness.
Crikey. This is why you never grab a shark by the tail.
Oh my God.
Oh man.
No.
Woo!
Oh,
Zeus, how you doing over there, buddy?
Good.
Mhm.
Broadcasting from the Amherst campus of Brandon Stratton College.
Zeus' second home.
That's right.
Shit, maybe I just start paying rent there. Oh man,
I'm
fun
paying up.
times.
I think.
Yeah, I'm sure you did. Yeah, you all paid up, right?
Yeah, you bet.
Oh man.
Yeah, you know, I thought like university was expensive when I went, but it's like so much more expensive.
It's ridiculous now. It's expensive. Everything's expensive now. Everything.
That's crazy.
Everything.
But what's been going on? What's been happening?
It's been a shitty wrestling week, if you ask me. Because War Games was this past Sunday, and if you want to compare it to the War Games of past, it's ever since WWE's had the title of War Games, it fits in the middle / lower of the pack. It wasn't all that good. It was okay. It was but it was not must see TV. I can tell you that right now. Other than AEW heads and their cult acting like idiots again. And especially their grand leader, the Grand Wizard Tony Khan,
What?
being another idiot. But but Vince McMahon ruined NXT and is ruining pretty much everything else. So yeah, it's been a good time of wrestling. I'm not feeling wrestling right now at the moment. I'm just not. I'm not. I am holding out. I am holding out for Wrestle Kingdom. I hope that will be our salvation. So.
Well, thanks for watching, everyone. No, I'm just...
that was pretty much it. Yeah.
I didn't see anything this week. I've not watched any wrestling this week. Let's see, Saturday and Sunday, Stephanie and I finished watching the Get Back, that Beatles documentary.
Oh yeah. I see. How was the rest of that? Good.
Oh yeah. I mean, if you're a fan of the Beatles, you'll love it.
Yeah.
If you're like a casual or maybe not so much, maybe you'll just be like, this is 8 hours of people playing stuff repeatedly. You may not. Yeah, all 3 parts, is like around 8 hours plus.
My God.
But
Excuse me.
But yeah, that's really the only thing I've seen. That and that shitty Doctor Who finale on Sunday. But, I haven't seen any like movies. Haven't like watched any wrestling.
I think it's time to do a Lucha Underground binge. I think it's that time.
I'm almost scared to go back and
Yeah.
Yeah, something needs to save us from this horrors that is so. That's called professional wrestling at the moment.
Well, I mean, Wrestle Kingdom's right around the corner.
Yeah. Okay. So true. So true.
So
I'm holding out for that. And yeah.
Let me take a peek at something while y'all talk.
Are we going to be able to watch night 3 of Wrestle Kingdom, or is that just a Noah exclusive on their TV?
It's a couple days after, so
okay.
I think it's taking place of New Year's Dash. So I mean, people are kind of freaking out about it. They're like, "Oh, it's too much," and I'm just like going, "Well, it's not really. It's not really."
Because I read a few. I read 2 different things that saying that it's going to be available on New Japan World, and then for the first 2 nights, and then if you want to see the Noah card, it's like only on Noah TV or some shit like that, and it's going to be hard to get or whatever. I'm like, why?
Yeah, that wouldn't make any sense, really.
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense to me.
That one, I can't see New Japan being like, oh, and the 3rd part of Wrestle Kingdom will be on DDT's wrestling universe.
Yeah.
That makes no sense. Like,
yeah, I don't get that. Like how you have to watch hour 1 of NXT on USA and hour 2 on a WWE network. Remember that shit?
Yeah, I remember that.
That was horrible.
I was telling Bean yesterday, because he was saying that what he's seen of NXT, looks like terrible and all this stuff. That it looks. He said it was never any good, and I was like, oh no, it used to be really good.
No, NXT used to be the best thing on TV, in my opinion.
I said when it was like 1 hour on the network exclusively.
Yeah,
that was good stuff. They would build up the stories like with this simple linear storytelling. Build up.
No stupid vignettes, none of that.
The takeovers would give you these big payoffs with these good matches, and it was good times. Now
it was good time. Now it's all turned to shit. Vince McMahon ruined NXT, because I'm sorry, but 2.0 is absolute pure pee-pee caca. It's garbage. Garbage. I refuse. I can't. It's just you. You're no good.
You're no good. You're no good.
Nope. Not exactly. I mean, the War Games pay-per-view, to be honest, Pedro, I had low expectations going in, because I knew it wasn't going to be Undisputed Era and Viking ratings and all that. I knew it wasn't going to be Raquel Gonzalez chokeslamming Io Shirai. I knew it wasn't going to be none of that. And it wasn't. It just wasn't. It just,
was it? I heard a lot of people say the tag team title match was good. Was it?
The tag team title match was very good.
Okay.
Fabian Aichner of fucking Imperium put on a show. He put on a show. Imperium was the heels in that match, and they were getting over as the faces. They were wrestling as baby faces in that match. It was amazing. Because nobody wanted Kyle O'Reilly and Von Stryker, whatever the hell his name is, to win.
Von Wagner or something
Von Wagner or whatever you want to call him. Volkswagen, for Kyle O'Reilly and Volkswagen to win.
He's a combination of Porter Wagner and Van Hammer. No, I'm joking.
Yeah.
No one's going to even know who Porter Wagner is. But go on.
No one's going to know who Van Hammer is.
Yeah.
So it wasn't all that. It wasn't very. It was okay, you know. It was slightly better than average. It had its moments. You know, it was one or two moments that you're like, wow, or a few moments here and there. The tag team match was very, very good, very good. The whole shit with Karen Grimes was stupid and ridiculous. The women's War Games match was decent at best. At times, it looked like a convoluted mess. At others, it looked like it was good. It was just all over the place.
Hmm.
The men's War Game match, again, had its moments, had a few holy shits, and you're like, okay. But it wasn't as good as it could have been. You know?
Bond Breaker didn't do anything insane.
No, I mean he did a couple of things, but I wanted to do a Frankenstein up the top of the cage. That never happened.
Oh,
You know, I wanted to do like a power slam. I wanted to do something off the top of the fucking cage, and it never happened. You know, LA Knight was good in it. Okay, obviously Johnny Gargano was the star of the night. You know, because he's the one that started the match. So he was, like all the fans were like loving him.
Oh yeah, and I saw the pictures of his gear where it was all, it was all like combination of all his other takeover gears.
Yeah. So that was pretty cool. It's worth watching for that. And the speech he gave on the next following NXT, like last Tuesday, I'll get into that as well. But it was the pay per view. I who I'm starting to like though? Carmelo Hayes.
Well, you said that like in the last month. So
yeah, he was good. He was good. He just wasn't used right. Now he's finally getting used right, and now it's really shining through. You know. So he's being used right because he's got it in the ring. He does, and now he's been now and now it's starting to come together. You know, but the rest was. I was like, I made popcorn for this, So, but the subsequent the subsequent speech by Johnny Gargano on Tuesday, that was very cool. He was like, I'm leaving. I'm going to be a father in February, and the whole crowd started chanting "Baby Wrestler." You know how to do Johnny Wrestling? It was Baby Wrestling. So that was cool. He kind of marked out on that because he broke character. He was marking out on that a little bit. But he was getting a little emotional and stuff like that. I heard all the best stuff took place after it went off the air. I heard all the best speeches took place after he went off the air because during the speech he was good, and then that asshole was it Grayson Waller? He jumped Johnny Gargano, and he beat the shit out of Gargano, put him to a table. So he could never finish the speech. Now, supposedly, after it went off the air, Tommaso Ciampa came out and Shawn Michaels came out and they chased off Grayson Waller. And, even Candice LeRae waddled out there pregnant, 8 months pregnant, So it was, they had a really good moment. But other than that, he's the heart and soul of NXT. And Zeus, I agree with you all. I thought he was going to stay because it would make total sense for him to stay, especially now. He's a pregnant wife, But
I know. I was kind of
unless they're holding it open so he could come back after his pregnancy, after his wife gets the baby, like after a few months, he's healed up because he's beat up too,
Yeah.
I've had the feeling for a while he was going to leave.
Yeah, I was holding out. I was holding out, but
the thing is like, and it's true of every wrestler. When we go, why did they make this decision? Because there's so much we do not know.
Right. Absolutely.
That there is, and that in every wrestling deal, and in every wrestling account. Doesn't matter if it's by somebody like Bischoff or somebody like the Road Warriors. There's always things that are said, okay, when the negotiations happen that never gets put down on paper.
Yeah.
And people are like, I'll take care of that. That'll be there for you.
Right. Right. Exactly.
I'll do this. But it never materializes because people have a great conversation and everybody thinks they're on the same page. And then if you don't get it in writing, then things fall through, and then people get upset, and people get, I'm sure there's a lot of little things where people get, told, tons of things that never materialized that they were really counting on.
I 100% agree, Zeus. You're absolutely correct. Absolutely. I have a funny feeling that it's open ended, where after he's healed up, after he spent like maybe 3 or 4 months, 5 months, 6 months with the child, and like even Candice LeRae, because she's still in the contract. So, I have a funny feeling after it's all said and done, he's going to come back with her. Now, I don't know if he's going to stay, but he'll at least do a one shot with her. Because I don't think he's leaving. I don't think he's going to show up on Dynamite on Wednesday. Because he's beat up. He said he's beat up.
Yeah.
And he said he had a really good relationship with everybody at NXT and Vince McMahon, and they really was, they were really trying to go out the way, to accommodate all of his needs. And he said that they even went above and beyond in some places, but he needed the break, and plus his wife, he wants to be with his wife.
Yeah.
So who knows? Who really knows? But I can say this: the heart and soul of NXT just left. The only one left now, last man standing, is Tommaso Ciampa, and that's soon enough that's going to happen.
Right.
So like as soon as Braun Breaker wins the belt, but that's it. So, but we could thank Vince McMahon for all of this, because he's turned NXT into NXT 2.0, and that's absolutely one big fucking turd. It sucks. It sucks.
I just want to say real fast on Gargano. I think Gargano is like a lot of the other ones. They want to be in Cheers, so they want to go hang out at Cheers.
Yeah, I know, but I don't. He has to be seen.
Time, it doesn't look good for him. He's not going to be able to stay in NXT.
Right.
The way that they're building it, and honestly, he knows he's too small to be on the main roster. He's gonna be.
Yeah.
Isn't it the Adam Cole situation?
Yeah.
Yeah, but isn't Gargano even shorter than?
Yeah,
Adam Cole. He's like 5'3.5", right?
Something like that. Yeah. No, he's like what, 5'7", 5'8".
Maybe. If that's wrestling, height, then it's 2 inches shorter than that.
Yeah. There you go. Yeah.
Because everybody's a liar when it comes to their height.
I remember when everybody used to say Hulk Hogan was 6'7". I was like, really?
6'9". They used to say
6'9".
6'9". Hogan was 6'9". The Undertaker and Kane were legit 7-footers.
Yeah. Andre was 7'4".
Yeah.
He might have been.
No, I don't think Andre was even 7.
No,
actually.
No, he was like 7 feet, 7'1", maybe 7'2", if that.
Let me see.
Oh.
After his surgery, he shrunk.
Well, his body was just compressing, and he didn't want to get that pituitary.
Yeah.
Surgery, so.
Yeah, the thing about Andre was everything was big. He wasn't just like a tall human. Everything was big. His hands was oversized. His head was oversized. His face, his features. Yeah. So he looked like a real giant, as compared to like someone like a Kevin Nash, like who's what, 6'10", 6'11", if that. I say 6'10", Kevin Nash.
6'10.5".
6'10".
Yeah, that's what was. I believe that's what he was in college. What they
Yeah, because they give real height to yeah.
because he played basketball with
University of Tennessee.
with Dale Ellis
Mm.
for God's sake. You know?
But I agree. He's stuck in he's stuck in no man's land. Pedro, you're absolutely right. It's the Adam Cole syndrome, where he doesn't fit in with the current direction of NXT, but he's too small to make any kind of impact on the main roster. I mean, he could if you let him, but Vince won't let them. Because all Vince sees is the big guys.
The thing I'm seeing says in 1970, Andre was 6 feet 9 3/4 inches tall.
Hmm. Who knows?
Who knows?
He was big.
Yeah, because hey,
we have Harry Glenn.
Yo, what's
what
up?
the heck is that? Vask Tech.
Welcome.
Well,
what's up, Harry Glenn? How you doing? So if Gargano's like smart, all he has to do is look what AEW is doing with Adam Cole. After the initial pop, he's been what? It's been he's been moved to the side.
But James,
isn't he happy?
Yeah, he's saying he's happy.
He looks like he's happy as a pig in slop. I mean,
and you got Meltzer and the AEW cult are like, he's so amazing. He's such a star here. He couldn't be elsewhere. So the whole human centipede cycle of fellatio that goes with the
AEW. We just got to hold out for Wrestle Kingdom. Hopefully that's good. Hopefully they give us what we want. Well, at least what I want. So.
What about Best of Super Juniors and Tag League? It's still going on, isn't it?
Yeah, it's wrapping up this coming week.
I was going to say, isn't it done by what? Isn't it done Monday or Tuesday?
I believe it's Tuesday. I believe it's
Tuesday.
I can bring it up.
Yeah, who's got most points? And poor Bandito. But yeah, we'll get to him soon.
Third case of VD.
Third case of VD. That's not good.
Okay, so in the lead, Hiromu has broken fourth with 15 points.
Unbelievable.
Right, followed by Yo with 14, Desperado 13, Ishimori, Eagles, Phantasmo, and Show all have 12. And that's they're probably all eliminated. It's probably this. I mean, one person, maybe one person out of that 12 group gets the because they're going to have two matches to decide the finals.
Right.
Oh,
even if they win out, it doesn't matter.
Okay, so it actually has listed. Actually, that's it. Where it's done. So the finals are Yo and Hiromu.
Oh wow.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's kind of surprising.
Yeah. So,
I mean, you got to give it to Yo, right? I mean, you would think.
I mean, he got a shot, earlier this year.
Oh yeah, he did.
So,
against Desperado.
Yeah. Despy beat him. So I don't know. I don't know how it's going to end. I mean, the big money ticket says Hiromu. But but if you're, does it hurt Hiromu to not win? No.
No, it doesn't.
So, it could go either way. I think really.
I want to watch this. When is this match? This Tuesday's match?
I believe so. Yeah.
Okay, I gotta catch that.
So butt crack of dawn.
Yeah, but I gotta set my alarm. New Japan early in the AM.
Otherwise,
Because I'll wake up and it'll be like spoiled.
Otherwise, stay off Twitter.
Yeah, brutal. I gotta give a shout out to Phoenix, who always spoils me. All of my New Japan stuff. As soon as I open my eyes, there's Phoenix tweeting about it. So shout out to her. Good job.
So, okay, so we don't have the final. Is not quite yet on Tag League. So we got a 3-way log jam in first place. The defending champions, Taichi and Zack Sabre Jr. have 16. Naito
Touchy and Gumby.
Yeah. Naito and Sonata have 16. And Goto and Yoshihashi have 16.
What world are we living in?
Yeah. But Great O'Khan and Aaron Hanare have 14. Evil and Yujiro have 14. Tamatanga and Tangaloa are 12. And I believe it's only one there's only one match left for each team, so anybody that's got less than 14 is eliminated.
Mm.
So they can't even. Wow, this has got to be the worst year for Guerrillas of Destiny in the last 3 or 4 years.
Yeah, how do they only have 12?
They got beat.
That's sad.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, they did win it last year, so
yeah, and they did win the titles at
yeah.
WrestleMania.
I don't care. Keep it going.
So I mean, it's. Yeah,
what's wrong
and
with that?
we had Ishii was in the States this year, so he didn't.
Yeah,
he didn't have a team, but I mean the fact that Goto can carry Yoshihashi to 16 points in
that's amazing. That's amazing.
Like Goto and Ishii, like we've said for years.
Everybody wants this. Why don't they put them together?
They could win it all. I don't know.
It's like a no-brainer, isn't it, Zeus? It's a no-brainer, isn't it?
It is. It's a softball that is worthy of the UK team from the Mid-South Moments podcast.
Okay. Yeah, damn. Softball question. Here you go. Right. What's Hulk's last name? Hogan. Ding, ding, ding. You win.
Right, yeah, Zeus. What was the Liberace shoe size at the time of WrestleMania 1?
Oh man, what color socks was the ref wearing in the main event? Oh man, yeah. But I don't know. I didn't see SmackDown yesterday. Supposedly I didn't see it. So, but I hear that Charlotte Flair and Toni Storm actually had a good match. I don't know, but
that sounds good.
I would be surprisingly entertained at that thought of having a good match on SmackDown. But
I'm watching Megalyn Satomura versus Aya Brookside from last week's NXT UK. Before
I thought she was going to show up to War Games, but no.
Yeah, she's in the United States, so it was
or on Tuesday's NXT. Nothing.
So maybe they just had her come over like they used to, because They used to have her come over every so often to help train people at NXT in Florida. So the performance center. So because there's
maybe.
she on her social media they had pictures of her with Io Shirai. So
Yeah, but if you figure if she's gonna travel to the States, then why not use her?
well, I guess they are using her in the capacity they are using her before her NXT UK run, which was
Yeah, but you got to put her on
train.
TV, man. You got to just at least for a spot,
I mean, they should, but
you know, you want to create a holy shit moment of your own, Hello.
of course, how much of the audience is going to know her, who she is?
Yeah. What a waste. Vince McMahon destroyed NXT. That's all. So I'm just sticking to that because it's NXT. I used to love watching NXT. Now it's like a labor. It's like, oh, really?
It was
Brutal.
weird. Last week, I watched those two ladder matches while we were doing the show.
Yeah, they actually weren't bad, right? They're
Yeah,
actually pretty good.
And I mean the Braun Breaker Gargano match was just such a spectacle.
Yeah, it was really good.
Things they were doing was just such a spectacle, but yeah, I did not. I guess it's one thing if you just see the good moments and then you don't see the other stuff.
Yeah, you don't want to watch Cameron Grimes playing poker in the middle of the ring. It's not. No, it's not entertaining.
In the ring,
they played poker in the ring. Yes.
Oh wow.
Yeah. They had a poker table set up and an actual dealer in the ring. Yeah.
I don't think I've seen that before.
Yeah,
not the
we saw
poker thing.
some stupid shit from DX back in the.
No, I didn't mean the poker thing. Meiko Satomura just did this deal where she did almost like a kind of like a leg bar roll thing, but it kind of was to throw Xia Brookside, like to tweak her knee with a kind of throw thing. There's this weird tumble throw thing like around her leg. I was like, well, I don't think I've seen that. Sorry.
They had the Atlantic City kind of poker table, like the Las Vegas kind. Like they had all the decals on it and everything. It was just stupid.
What else has been happening in wrestling?
It was like one of those late night poker shows you see on cable. Yeah.
I'll tell you one thing I've noticed here lately. CMLL has really stepped up their graphics.
Oh, have they?
Yeah, their graphics are outstanding that they've been posting on Twitter. And they're pushing young people. There's a lot of names I'm not familiar with. It's not a lot of the same old stuff. So, maybe some of these recent departures and things, are making some people say, "Hey, let's show the world we still got something left."
That makes sense.
I mean, it's if you check out their stuff, I was like, man, that looks really good.
I haven't seen CML in a long time. Long time.
Oh yeah, I remember I was watching some of it for a while there, and
shit, I can't remember the last time I watched CML.
Poor girl. The crowd's like chanting for Mako to just keep kicking Brookside in the chest. I was like, poor girl. She has to eat these kicks.
Yeah. I mean, Raw was SmackDown I didn't see. So apparently, as we talked about in the pre-show, in the warm-up show.
The warm-up show.
Yeah, the warm-up show. Taz's son had made his actual debut last night on AEW Rampage.
Somebody got lost.
Oh, what happened?
Not in here.
Yeah. Somebody
Not in there.
was lost. They didn't know where they were.
Don't come in here unless you bring in a pizza.
I think bring you a pizza in the middle of the podcast. And a beer.
And
Pizza
a
and
beer. I want a pizza and a 6-pack. Otherwise, you're in the wrong place. Yeah, so Taz's son was Hook, right? It was Hookamania last night, you were saying?
There is Hookamania everywhere.
Brutal.
Oh.
Brutal.
Yeah, I did see it all over my social media. Like Zeus was telling us, it was everywhere. Oh
Man, maybe I should watch this match. See if he's really good.
yeah, go for it. Yeah, you watch that while I watch this.
No way. You would think that he would be fundamentally sound at least with Taz as his father, right? I mean, you would think that.
Yeah, I mean, I saw him. Who's that? Something El Fuego.
Fuego del Sol.
That's Fuego del Sol. Yeah.
Yeah, he caught him. He caught him as he was being tornado DDT'd and just kind of heaved him off of him. It looked good. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay.
I didn't have any problem with it.
Well, that's good that a father and son it's good that a father's knowledge actually got passed down properly to the son, unlike Rey Mysterio passing down his knowledge to Dominic, who absolutely sucks.
I legit thought you were going to bring up Brock Anderson.
No.
We just pretend he doesn't exist.
Right. Yeah, there you go. Well, that's just horrible. I didn't even go there.
You guys see Rey Mysterio's got he's got an animated show coming out?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
When is he going to retire?
Damn.
Damn. Right?
Hey, listen, I made no bones about it. I love Rey Mysterio, but his time has passed, man. I mean, I didn't even want to see him in Lucha Underground because I thought that was a Johnny Mundo show, you know? I didn't want Ray coming in, you know? It was all about Mundo then, you know?
Well, it would have been. I mean, as fast as the titles changed, I think they could have. I think they could have had Ray win it. I think it was stupid to bring in Ray and not have him win it. That was another bumble. I thought.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It wouldn't have made.
If you're gonna bring him in, then if you insist on having him in, then obviously you got to have him win. He could drop it the very next TV tape, fine. But have him win at that moment.
Yeah.
But but I wasn't a fan of him being a Lucha Underground. Everybody was going for Rey Mysterio. I was going for Mundo. It's like, fuck Rey. Stupid vignettes, and I was like, no. I'm training in the whatever. I'll let you train your son. Okay, he needs help. That bastard.
That's funny.
That guy makes the arm drag look painful. Let me tell you, brutal. Jesus, and he's got the body of a 10-year-old boy. Hit a gym for Christ's sake.
Every time I get his cards in the WWE Slam, I just always think about the thing you said about he looks like a kid in his pajamas because
he does, doesn't he? He does.
It's like
he's got that hoodie thing on there, that hood, and it looks like a onesie.
Yeah, he does. Like he's wrestling in his pajamas. Look, Daddy, look on Christmas Eve. Look, thanks for the pajama. Look, I'll do a flip for you. Yay.
Somebody check on Harry. Ask him who his favorite wrestler is on if he's still there.
No, let's not pay more attention to him because I looked up the thing he typed, and that's some kind of bad thing. It's kind of a malware thing. So.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
Oh, great. Now Markout Mania is being
Yeah.
invaded by malware.
We got yeah.
It's like it's the NWO invading Markout Mania. No, you're not that good, Harry Glenn.
Right.
But
Harry Glenn was a hairy bot.
but yeah, I mean, it's good to see people, actually apply their trade properly, being taught. So, I'm happy for Taz's kid. He's good, great,
Okay. I'm gonna pause NXT UK. Now I'm gonna find this hook thing. I'm gonna see for myself.
Okay.
I mean, a lot of people look good in highlights, though.
Yeah.
You know,
No, Zeus,
You said he was the second coming. I'm joking.
I'm just saying. I didn't see a whole match or anything. I just saw a couple.
Yeah.
No, Zeus, I'm expecting 5 Meltzer stars.
17-star Meltzer, amazing, match. It's the best introduction to a wrestling ring in the history of young people introducing themselves to professional wrestling.
I found a video that's just the match, so I don't even have to watch the rest of the bullshit. That's good. Let's do this. Let's do this hook.
Hook.
I gotta find the sound though. I gotta lower this volume because then I'm just gonna hear like.
How many days to Wrestle Kingdom? That's what I want to know.
January 4th. It's always January 4th.
Oh, hey,
January 4th.
Another date to look into. So January 4th and January 5th is Wrestle Kingdom.
And January 8th.
Yeah, January 8th. But January 4th, January 5th, Wrestle Kingdom the first 2 days. And then January 6th is the premiere of Azteca, the MLW Azteca.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. That's right.
And we can watch it. We can watch it as it premieres on YouTube.
Oh, we can watch it as a.
Yeah, it'll premiere on YouTube.
We can watch it like we do the Stardom sometimes.
I think so, but potentially.
Well, like NWA Power, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say something about Hook right off the bat here. That hair is crazy. It's like a mix. It's like if Robert Smith was a light brown haired teeny idol guy. Somewhere.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely.
He's in good shape. I mean, yeah. He's kind of short, but I mean, that doesn't matter there. I know that doesn't matter.
I mean, look who his father is.
Oh wow, yeah,
that's true. Taz is about 5'3".
Yeah,
5'1".
Oh,
4'9", something like that.
Something like that. Yeah.
Hey,
there's a bungee jump up a sidewalk.
He's doing some wrestling stuff. Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. Supposedly he's fundamentally sound. Yeah. Unlike other people in the business.
Oh man, he likes these judo throw things.
Yeah, I heard that. Yeah.
Oh wow, he's tying him up. Whoa, that was.
I hope Arn Anderson's kid is watching.
Brutal, James.
Oh, that was interesting. Just a chop right upside the head.
How old is this kid?
He looks really young. I don't know how old he is, but he looks super young.
Yeah.
He didn't wrestle any kind of indies or anything, did he? Or no?
No,
I don't think so. I think this is his first.
Oh shit! Oh
his
fuck!
First stuff ever.
Ever? Really?
Man, he just deadlifted him in this gut wrench. Okay, Taz just said he calls that the El Camino, bro. It's just a crotch left suplex. I'm like, oh my god, I can't believe this is commentary I just heard. He calls that the El Camino, bro. Fuego de Sol is just like he's like those indie luchadors in Mexico who kind of like they just eat offense as if they're waiting for their chance to do their spots.
Mm.
But Hook's looking pretty good. Zeus was not wrong. He's otherworldly. Excalibur sucks ass.
Excalibur's weird.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
I need to see that again because it looked like he landed on his fucking head. Oh,
Why is Excalibur commentating anyway?
oh, because he's the best. Oh my god, he's amazing. Oh.
According to Meltzer, but he's like a 9-star commentator or something.
Oh, nice cross faces. Oh, you know, I'm gonna send you this. I'm gonna put it in the chat thing for y'all to see.
Okay.
It's on. Oh, he used Taz's submission.
Yeah,
he did the Katahasame.
Yeah.
The Taz mission.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's on. I mean, I'm totally watching it legally. Not watching it illegally at all. But
wow.
Yeah, I put it in our Twitter chat. So.
Oh, cool.
Okay.
Yeah, good, because I don't have to fast forward through a whole episode of AEW Rampage on demand. You know, like no.
Yeah, he looked pretty good to me.
Good.
Zeus, you're right. You did not lead us astray.
I'm just going by a couple of highlights.
No, but
it was going to be a pack of wild villagers with torches heading towards Zeus's house. You lied!
Yeah, I don't think we have that kind of audience, but
yeah. Oh, I'm sorry, 4 people. Yeah, with torches.
The torches is just like cigarette lighters or even that.
Yeah.
It's just their cell phone. They just have their cell phone lit up.
Yeah.
Oh.
Like Victor von Frankenstein's castle, you know, everyone's rushing towards him. You must destroy the monster. Oh man.
So that Mako Satomura Xia Brookside match, by the way, it was okay. Xia Brookside, you couldn't really believe anything she was gonna do because she's so tiny, she's so skinny or whatever.
Yeah, she's brutal.
And like, I don't know. It's just like, well,
anybody hear anything about Xia Lee's debut yesterday on SmackDown?
No, I heard people talking about it ahead of it, like the whole deal with Sasha welcoming her to the locker room and all this kind of stuff. But I didn't hear anything about how it went. How did it go?
I don't know. I'm dying to find out. You know, I'm not expecting much from the match because you know how Vince is. You know, you got 2 minutes plus entrance. I don't know what kind of match it was itself. I don't think she's ever had bad matches in NXT, but I don't think her matches in NXT were ever anything home to write home to. You know.
Yeah.
You know, do you remember her match in that Mae Young Classic where her versus the girl who apparently ended up playing Mei Ying?
Yeah.
Like where they just did like kind of like faux kung fu stuff for like 5 minutes. Like it was like fast paced.
Yeah.
That was a fun little thing. It wasn't good, but it was just like this fun little like different thing. Like
actually, speaking of Mei Ying, I heard she got repackaged as some quite like a crazy fan in the stands now or something like that.
What?
Yeah, that's what I'm hearing. I don't know if there's any truth to it, but they've been showing her in the stands.
I think I said this a while back in October. I kind of enjoyed collecting her cards because they were looking kind of cool.
Yeah.
Her cards were looking cool on that slam.
Yeah. Now she's repackaged, so who knows?
Well, yeah, Slam is going the way of the dodo soon. So,
Yep. See you later.
Now they're doing these stupid vignettes in NXT about some.
Oh wow!
It's about some privileged blonde hair white girl. I forgot her name. Something Stratton. Something Stratton.
Oh yeah.
Who is she? Like who was she before?
I don't know. She's actually no. She's a legit Olympian.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no. She's a legit Olympian. But now they had these vignettes. But you know what I'm talking about, right, Zeus?
Yeah,
I've
seen her stuff pop up online.
Yeah, where she's like, my daddy told me I can have everything I want. I don't have to wait in line for the club. I could do this. I go shopping on Rodeo Drive, Gucci this, all that. You're proud of that.
Like they don't have enough, stupid stereotypes.
Right, exactly. I mean, exactly. Nail on the head.
I mean, because that's essentially who Mandy Rose was basically that character.
Yeah.
She's been that character.
Mm-hmm.
They kind of tried to make Taya that character.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why do they love that?
Wasn't Lacey Evans like that in the beginning too?
Because that's the kind of woman that turns Vince McMahon on. That's
very misogynistic.
I mean,
very stereotypical.
It's just just right up his alley.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say, B. Priestley and Millie McKenzie are having a pretty snug match. They're kind of stiff.
No, somebody said something. You're so good.
I can't remember what's B. Priestley's NXT UK name.
I keep forgetting.
Blair Davenport.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's something that's incredibly
idiotic.
Yeah.
I mean, they changed Millie McKenzie to Amelia McKenzie. I don't really get that either. But because she was James, we talked about this because she was there at the start of NXT UK as Millie McKenzie.
Yeah.
And then she disappeared for a while because the issues with her and that Travis Banks guy. And then when she came back, they're like, Amelia. And it's like,
As soon as she came back, Amelia McKenzie. I was like, wait a minute, what?
Like, why is Amelia better than Millie? Like,
did they suddenly realize they misspelled her name, or did they? Well, what's going on here?
Well, no, she was going by Millie on the Indies.
Yeah. She was going by Millie for a long time.
Yeah. I mean,
even at the beginning of NXT, she was going by Millie. NXT UK, I'm sorry.
Yeah. As weird at the start of NXT UK, she was still like a teenager, literally. And so she
could still out wrestle Dominic.
Well, yeah, a lot of people. I mean, Azumi from Stardom is like she's like a 7 or 8 year veteran at this point, and she's only 19 years old. So,
she's really good. She's crazy.
She's gonna make like so many of just your quote unquote stars, like female stars in any promotion here, look like dog shit. So
you're so good.
What else is going on? It doesn't have to be wrestling. What else y'all been watching or anything? What about comics? Has anyone been reading any comics? Or
no? Well, I haven't been. No.
I tell you, I've seen. There's a couple of accounts I follow on Twitter, and this one guy, he's always posting stuff like splash pagery. He'll put 4 amazing splash pages up, and covers, and just sequential work and things.
Is it good?
Oh, it's fantastic because it's stuff that's like, it's stuff you've seen and stuff you haven't seen and stuff you've forgotten about. And, just, all the greats, and, God, let's send out some prayers to George Perez.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
If
Yeah.
anybody's listening that knows comic books from the 80s, 90s, and 2000s,
Mhm.
George Perez, he's synonymous with the Teen Titans, with
Yep. Yeah, the big run with Titans.
Avengers, even and Wonder Woman.
Yeah.
Yep.
His Wonder Woman's fantastic. It's always
Yeah.
she's always been
Yeah.
great. Donna Troy.
I
He
Wonder
had a good
Girl.
run with the Avengers. He had a really good run with the Avengers,
I have not really read all of that yet, and of course, he's really famous for the Infinity Gauntlet.
Yeah.
The covers, and how we drew Thanos and the Gauntlet and everything.
Yeah, him and Stalin, yeah.
That Wonder Woman run he did, I used to love the way he would do her hair. I mean, I know that sounds like a weird thing, but it was something that always popped out at me, the way he did.
Yeah, he's great at super curly hair.
Yeah.
It's just fantastic, how he was able to make her seem, kind of, like she's, an Amazon from, Themyscira, but, at the same time, you got that, kind of a Mediterranean feel,
Mhm.
to her. I thought,
Yeah.
and, it was always a very cool take on Wonder Woman. And, he always did her, her tiara and bracelets and everything. It's all just top notch. Always.
Absolutely.
And his the amount of detail he put into almost any panel was insane. I mean, if he's drawing like Greek columns, you can forget it, because he's gonna draw like such detail in each one. I'm sure his inkers were, probably had nightmares.
Yeah.
Oh God,
Yeah.
I got to get up and ink more George Perez tomorrow. But he's I think he was, he's just a brilliant dude, and he's got stage 3 pancreatic cancer, and they're saying he's got maybe 6 months to a year, and he wants to go out without treatments. He wants to go and try to
I don't blame him.
meet as many of his fans as he can, and so God bless him. I mean, he's just
Absolutely.
you just can't say enough good things about George Perez. I mean, the '80s. I mean, it was just it was.
I mean,
It
his
was
run on Titans was really good.
Oh, outstanding. I mean, that's where I first discovered George Perez and Crisis on Infinite Earths.
Yeah,
Oh,
Crisis on
yeah.
Infinite Earths.
I
Yeah,
mean,
of course. Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Because if you need to draw 75 superheroes and 85 supervillains in one page, you call George Perez.
Yeah.
Because he's going to do it. I mean, he was just so monumentally good at it, and just from the word go, from that first cover, that first wraparound cover of on Crisis on Infinite Earths, is stunning. I mean, he was able to put so much pain and anguish in people's faces.
Damn, Zeus, you got me all hyped up. I think I'm
I
going to read
know.
mine again. I think I'm ready to read mine after we get off air. I'm going to read mine.
Right, because you got the character Pariah on the back cover. He's just screaming as because he was it's his lot to in life to witness the destruction of every one of the universes as they died from the anti-monitors, from his wrath, all that antimatter just eating and destroying everything. And he was just such a interesting character. It's like he had powers, but he was kind of powerless to stop anything, to really do anything about it. It's like he was forced to be this, this terrible, fucking witness. And then, Harbinger came along, and
Yep.
the monitor, and it's just an amazing thing. And it just, and a lot of people were upset, especially about Earth 2. But really, I mean, at the time, DC was, coming out of a time of, there was so much hokiness in their comics in the 70s.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there was a lot of like, oh, it's, Batman Family Giant Size #1. It's like, hey, it's Bat Girl, a little Batmite, and the Bat Dog, and they're all having
Zeus, remember
little,
that shit? Zeus, do you remember that?
Yeah, they were like, yeah, there was some terrible stuff in there. And
I was a fan of? I was a fan of Earth 3. I dug the Crime Syndicate. I dug all that shit. I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah, they went out like a bitch.
They did. They did. They did.
Except for Alexander Lethal.
Yeah.
He saved his son, and that's, you want to talk about, if anybody wants to talk about long-term storytelling, let's go from Infinite Crisis in 1983 all the way to from Crisis on Infinite Earths to Infinite Crisis in, what was it, 2000?
3?
I think it was like 2010, but
oh my God!
I don't know.
All you gotta do is talk about Superboy. That's it. I'll take you all the way.
if TK wasn't involved, I don't know if you know about long-term storytelling, man.
The Grand Kabuki, the Grand Wizard was TK.
Infinite Crisis 2005.
2005. Okay, I was off by 2 years.
Yeah, but you're closer than I was.
Yeah.
But that was so good, and and that led to another great George Perez which one was it? He did the was it the Legion?
George Perez, the Legion? If we did Legion, I got to go back and read some of that stuff then.
Yeah, well, because in Infinite Crisis, Superboy dies.
Right.
To saving the multiverses, he dies.
Yeah.
And then they bring him back with the help from the Legion, because during the Jeff Johns, Mike McCone run of Teen Titans, Superboy got thrown into the future with the Legion,
right?
And he actually becomes, he's actually in the place, he is the Superboy with the Legion for a time, for like over a year. It's just lost time, and then they finally they folded the time back in. But Superboy technically probably has like a nice like 2-year run worth of adventures just floating out there that somebody could come up with from.
Yeah, that'd be kind of cool.
Yeah. And
speaking of Superboy dying, I don't know if any of you guys watched Young Justice. No, right?
No.
I have seen the first season.
Okay, well, they're in season 4 now, and I think 4 or 5, whatever it is. But they killed off Connor Kent, so it's like it's weird how they're going to bring him back.
In the comics either, I don't think.
Yeah, they just they killed him off in Mars. He dies on Mars. So I don't know how they're going to work that. So we'll see. But
hey, James.
That's just reminding me when Zeus said that. Yeah, Pedro, I'm sorry.
Oh no, I apologize. I just wanted to let you know, Pretty
Mhm.
Deadly have like the ugliest gear of all time in on this episode.
Them and the Young Bucks have got to get the awards for worst dressed tag team. Oh,
When you see this gear, you're just gonna you're it's,
yeah,
it's
bad.
pretty bad.
I can't stand them. Pretty deadly. Yeah.
Also, I think you'll like that opening match on this week's NXT UK if you watch it.
Okay,
I skipped all the middle stuff just so I can get to the main event.
gotcha. Duly noted. Gotcha. Damn, Zeus, you got me all hyped
I
up to
know.
read this shit now,
Okay, here
man.
it is.
Come on, man.
Is Final Crisis. So he died in Infinite Crisis, and then in the Final Crisis, one of the tie-ins.
Uh-huh.
It was the Final Crisis, the Legion of Three Worlds, and that was how they brought him back, and that's drawn by George Perez, and it's actually like I think it's just three issues, 5. Okay, it's 5, but it was like Perez was having some problems. Like the 5th issue took forever to come out, but it was really good. Like I said, that you had and then another thing that some people were kind of upset about over Crisis on Infinite Earths and especially into the Infinite Crisis was that Superboy Prime, the Superboy of Superboy and the Legion, turns out to be an asshole. He becomes a villain. Y'all remember that?
I remember that. Yeah. You're gonna make me
I
pull
didn't
up my
read it.
digital copy of Crisis, aren't you?
Yeah, because
I've only read Crisis on Infinite Earth. I haven't read any of the.
Oh, okay. See,
I read Infinite Crisis. Yeah, Zeus. Yeah. You're absolutely right. Yeah.
If you remember at the end of Crisis on Infinite Earths, so Superman from Earth 2 survives. His Lois, Alexander Luthor, and Superboy Prime.
Yeah.
They all survive, and they all decide to stay in that pocket dimension.
Yeah.
And live out their lives away from this new single universe. And so during all that, the like 3 decades of living like that, Alexander Luthor turns out to be, just another Lex Luthor, and he's a villain, and he corrupts Superboy Prime. And so then during Infinite Crisis, they convince Earth 2 Superman to help him, break out of it because of the events that's going on Earth. And like I said, I mean, the problem with Superboy Prime is he's actually stronger than Earth 2 Superman and Earth 1 Superman. He's stronger, he's faster, his power level was not affected by you being in that pocket universe. It wasn't affected like our Superman was.
Right. Yep.
And so he's incredibly powerful in the first place, and he killed a bunch of people. He killed a bunch of people, and he even joined the Sinestro Corps. So if you can imagine Superboy Prime with a freaking Sinestro Corps power ring, that's like, it was so unfair. I mean, at one point, Sinestro had Superboy Prime, all these other Sinestro lanterns, and he had the Anti-Monitor as a freaking Sinestro Corps member. It was just that shit was amazing. If you haven't read the Green Lantern Sinestro War, that was amazing. But yeah, Final Crisis overall I thought wasn't as good, and I thought it was too soon after Infinite Crisis. And and that's where Darkseid hit Batman with the Omega effect, and everybody thought Batman was dead, and they were trying to pick a new Batman,
Mm.
And everybody was gunning for the job, even Azrael.
That I remember. That I remember. Yeah, I remember Azrael. Yeah, vying for the job. Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, like everybody was.
Yeah, you're gonna make me pull up my digital copy, but I want to read my actual copy.
Yeah.
I want to read the actual book. I don't want to pull up my digital copy.
I mean, like I said, Legion of Three Worlds, kick ass. That was a good.
Yeah, George Perez was man. He was no joke, man. He's good shit.
Yeah.
I love his run. His run on Titans is what got me really into Titans at one point. It was his run that really got me into it.
It became their, the way the X-Men was huge for Marvel. That was the title.
Yeah.
That brought DC, because they dealt with so many issues. They dealt with so many more real things than a lot of people had been dealing with. And I mean, there was just there was relationships, there was they were dealing with their powers and their their lives and things. It was all really good. And plus you had villains like Deathstroke the Terminator, and
Yep. Was it
Brother
also,
Blood.
they started doing that whole Raven storyline too, right? The whole thing with Trigon and everything.
Right. Yeah, and Terra.
Yeah, and Terra, right? That's right. Yep. Yeah.
Not just a slut, but a traitor as well.
Whore, traveling whore.
Slut.
Right?
She's a real traveling whore. She travels across galaxies.
Galaxy traveling whore.
Galaxy traveling whore.
That's right.
Oh, hold on. I just got a text from my man, Lord Lux, because I told you I introduced him to Lucha Underground, and he just started season 2. And he said, season 2 is fire.
Yeah.
Not much throwaway crap. Mill and Phoenix might have been the best match of the entire series thus far. Or the mask getting ripped, Sexy Stars getting her sexy back. Mac finally had enough doing the trios match and put it on the loser, whose name is escaping me, quote unquote, the Village Creep. Who's the Village Creep? Does he mean Joey Ryan?
Oh, it could be.
Oh man, good. I'm glad you're enjoying this, Lord Lux. Enjoy. I told you, Lucha Underground fucking rules.
And that was my first introduction to it. Was like I'd seen like stuff on YouTube of like toward the end of season 1, like clips and matches, but not whole episodes. I didn't get to start whole episodes until season 2.
Right. I told them season 2 and season 3 rules. I told them season 4 is the redheaded, stepchild, and that season 1 was like the introduction.
Yeah. The season 1, I've told you all before, I followed it through YouTube because someone would post it like the day after.
Yeah.
Well, it's on Tubi. If you want to watch all of them now, it's on Tubi.
I know, but I'm talking about when it was first airing. Like I didn't have El Rey. So
right. Oh, okay. Right.
I didn't have El Rey, so I had to watch it like through people. I had to.
Yeah, same here. Yeah,
I had to wait for people to post it.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. He said no. It's the Aztec. Whoever is always creeping on Melissa.
Marty.
Yep.
Marty.
He comes from an affluent lifestyle. I am typing as we speak. That is, hold on. Whoop. Live tweeting on Markout Mania. You're talking about my boy. You're talking about my boy, Marty the Moth Martinez.
That's right, Martin Casals.
Mhm. And he has my girlfriend with him.
Do I?
And you know, like he has my girlfriend with him.
Melissa?
Yep, he had Mariposa, cheerleader Melissa.
Oh, okay.
Yep. Live right there. Yeah, you're talking about that's my boy. That's Mario the Moth Martinez and his girlfriend. Well, yep, and his sister. Yes, she's hot. She's smoking. So it's all good. You know? Guys, you still there?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
I'm just watching that. I'm watching the main event of NXT UK.
Oh, yeah. It was.
It's all right.
See if you can see the Johnny Gargano stuff.
No, I'm on NXT UK. I'm still on.
Right.
Yeah,
Okay.
I haven't. The main event hasn't finished yet. But
yeah, you know that there's so many things left out, and I tell you the thing we learned most about, I think that the biggest takeaway from Lucha Underground is you can't have that many separate entities involved.
Right.
You know, with a wrestling organization. You know, it was just too much. It's just too much crap.
Yeah, it was. It was. Marty the Moth was my man. He kills it in season 3. He's heel of the year in season 3. Heel of the year, villain of the year. Awesome.
yeah, season 2. I think it was like the 3rd episode of season 2 was when we finally got El Rey on our like TV package at the time.
Mm.
So I didn't have to rely on people posting it on YouTube anymore,
Wow.
like I did the first season when it was
Gotcha.
happening.
I did it like I watched it live as it happened. I watched the very first episode of El Rey because I had El Rey. I didn't know what El Rey was, right?
Right.
All I know is there was a channel that had Godzilla marathons every Christmas. Remember that?
Yeah.
Yep.
Right. So it was like, oh, El Rey. Okay, yeah. I know what that is. And then I used to see the coming attractions and the previews and all that. I'm like, all right, cool. So I watched Lucha Underground from jump. Then I used to get mad because like I wanted to binge watch it after I seen it again, but it wouldn't let me. So I was happy when Netflix got it. And I was like, oh, I could binge watch the whole shit in one sitting. So that's hot. And then now it's actually on Tubi. So if you want to binge watch it, you know, you can go to Tubi and watch them all.
Yeah.
Which I'm sorry, as much as I love Lucha Underground, season 4 absolutely sucks.
Yeah.
I don't like the Ice Temple.
I forgot about the Ice Temple.
Oh yeah.
I forgot all about that. Oh. Sorry.
More.
I was reacting to.
Come on, man. Wade Barrett as the guy in the limo. Come on, really? As a mystery guy, is Wade Barrett.
Season 4 is bad. I was reacting to this guy getting like lariated in the face, but
you know that my idea that at the end of season 4 that season 5 should have started out with Mil Muertes on the top of that building and then holding that piece of the meteor up into the sky and calling down a meteor to destroy the limo with all those jackasses in it.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, exactly. Have it blow up Vince McMahon limo style. Boom.
And just kill all that, all that crap. What was his name? Septagon,
Mm-hmm.
Sexagon. What was his name?
Oh, I don't remember.
I know you're talking about, yeah.
I can't remember. But yeah, because it wasn't Octagon.
Marty the Mark Martinez. You just keep watching season 2, Lux. It's gonna get better. It's gonna get really good.
Man.
Just wait till you hit Ultima Lucha. I don't want to spoil, but fuck it. It's just like
spoil, but fuck it.
Well, yeah, it's 6 years old already. You haven't watched it by now. Yeah. Shame on you,
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, was it 6 years old, 7 years old, 8 years old? What? How old is the first season? What? Come on.
This is a pretty good match. It's turning into a pretty good match.
Oh, man. I love Lucha Underground.
Yeah, it was great while it lasted.
Yeah. So are we going to be hyped up for this at MLW as take a shit or what?
I mean, we should definitely check it out. We should definitely check it out. But our expectations should be low. Our expectations.
Okay, but hold on, but I think we should give it a fair shake in the beginning. Don't you guys think?
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. I mean, if
that's why you keep your expectations low.
As long as we don't expect a lot out of it.
Okay.
I don't think that our
So I should go in expecting a Dominic Mysterio, hoping to get a hook.
Dominic Mysterio to get a hook.
Right. If we go in thinking it's going to be like Dominic Mysterio and then we end up getting a hook, then it'll be a good thing.
Oh, okay. I see what you mean now. I thought you meant like literally Dominic Mysterio gets a hook into his flesh or something.
No. Well, no.
The Candy Man appears with a bunch of flies.
No, not in my pajamas. Not the buttons. No. Not the gumdrop buttons.
Dominic thinks he's playing with a Rubik's Cube, but it's not a Rubik's Cube. And then like the chains come out and they're like, we have such sights to show you.
Yeah, I'm in the down. I'm down. Azteca Underground. Let's do it. El Jefe leading the charge.
Right.
Imagine if they bring back Sexy Star. That'd be ridiculous.
No, don't put that out there.
Well, nobody's gonna hire. She's still blackballed, isn't she?
Oh, hey, Zero. It says yes. It sucked like James' mama with the rest of her kind at the zoo, but there was still good things in season 4. Like in my opinion, Ultima Lucha in season 4 was a very strong finish. I don't know.
Zero, what's up, brother? Zero's my hero. My mom says hello, by the way.
I did like the ladder match leading into the finale match. For Penta. Penta finally got what he should have gotten the season before.
Yeah. But the whole season leading up to Ultima Lucha 4 was shite, man. I mean, there was nothing. It just to me it didn't feel like Lucha Underground. Again, that's why I call it the redheaded stepchild. It just didn't feel like it. It was something off. There was something missing. I mean, they were having a lot of issues back then with visas and stuff, right? A lot of people couldn't make it, and had issues. If I remember correctly,
Yes.
So,
and there were budget issues, of course.
Yeah, well, it was it was a stripped down budget. Yeah. It may have sucked like my mom. Yeah. Yes, it was the weakest season. But you got things like The Wedding, you got Katrina's Death, Dark Phoenix. True, Zero. Yeah. True, I give you that. All valid points.
Also,
but
Marty,
as you said, it was the
Marty,
weakest season.
Marty got the title. He had a small title run,
Yeah,
and
he had a small little run.
Sonny
Yeah,
Kiss.
but it was his run in season 3 was way better.
Sonny Kiss, the best presentation Sonny Kiss has ever had was in
Yeah,
that one season.
yeah.
They have never that act has never looked as good anyway.
They do.
outside of the season 4 of Lucha
I
Underground.
just hope he hasn't caught VD like Bandito, and we'll be good.
No. Oh, hey, we should, before we leave, we should talk about Ring of Honor. They're having their final show. Well, who knows? You know, it may not be their final show.
Well, yeah.
We're almost at
I don't put the cart before the horse. You know.
But potentially their final show ever is tonight. What's the name of the show? Man, I got
something final battle, something like that.
Let me look it up.
Hey Zeus, who did they get to replace Bandito with? Did you say Jay Lethal?
Jay Lethal. Yeah. I mean, that's pretty much a perfect ending. You know, I mean, he's been their best world champion in the last, 4 or 5 years.
Yeah.
Let's see here.
How does Bandito still have that belt? Lazy booking.
Okay, final battle. Let's see what is on the cards for final battle. Bandito hasn't had the title for that long, to be fair.
Yes, he has.
No,
he has, right?
No, it hasn't been that long, but
it seems like he had it for like 5 years.
Rouge had it for a lot longer.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah,
he had it for a lot longer, more uninteresting title run.
Okay, so let's see. We've got a 10-man tag team match that says "to be determined" versus "to be determined."
That's hot. I always wanted to see them.
But I think that's a dark match. Another dark.
I always wanted to see "to be determined" face "to be determined." God, I'm gonna miss that.
Another dark match is Chelsea Green and the Hex, which is Allison Kay and Marty Bell, versus Miranda Elise and the Allure, which is Angelina Love and Mandy Leon. How is this? This says no, these are pre-show matches, so this isn't on the pay-per-view. But this kind of sucks. After what we saw at WrestleCade, there's a 6-man tag team title match on the pre-show. That should be on the pay-per-view because But Shane Taylor Promotions versus The Righteous, which is Vincent, Bateman, and Dutch. I don't know who Bateman and Dutch are.
But Bateman he's been with Ring of Honor for about a year. He was part of the what Vincent put together after the Kingdom fell apart.
Mm.
And he's actually been wrestling a lot with Mysterioso in New Japan Strong.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's actually pretty good.
Okay.
Well, that should be good, and hopefully, Shane Taylor. Well, Shane Taylor won't be in the match. Well, fuck.
The real package pile driver.
Oh, because he has a match on the actual pay-per-view. That's why he's not in that match.
Yeah, I think he's
taking on Kenny King in a fight without honor. Oh, a fight without honor. That's gonna be good. Now I got to see this show. Dragon Lee versus Ray Horace. That could be fun.
I'm so excited for it to be determined.
I know. Eli Easom, Taylor Rust, and Tracy Williams versus Violence Unlimited, which is Brody King, Homicide, and Tony Deppen in a 6-man tag team match. Matt Taven and Mike Bennett versus the Briscoe Brothers with the tag team titles on the line.
Oh, the Briscoe Brothers decapitate Matt fucking Taven.
Josh Woods defends the Pure title against Brian Johnson. Dalton Castle defends the TV title against Crystal Meth, Rhett Titus, and Silas Young and Joe Hendry in a 4-corner match. Roxy defends the women's title against Willow Nightingale. And then I guess the main event is Jay Lethal versus Jonathan Gresham in a singles match. Because,
Oh, Oh, and
Candido got VD.
What?
Matt Cardona is the Impact World Champion now.
He is?
Yep.
How did that happen?
No, he's not. No, he's not.
I think he
Is
just
he?
beat
No.
Moose.
When did this happen?
Let me look this up. Hold on.
When did this happen? Zeus?
I just saw a picture of him the other night.
Holy shit, for real?
Let me see.
I know he had a thing in the ring where the Moose, where Big Cass fucked him up and busted him open, and then Moose tried to save.
Moose is still the champion.
Oh, Moose is still a champion. Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say no. When did that happen? Matt
I think it was just an angle. Yeah, but Moose is still the champion technically.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oof.
Okay. Yeah, Moose is.
Zeus, don't scare me like that.
Zero says Punk and Bryan will very likely appear at the Ring of Honor show. Would love if Joe would appear, but WWE ain't gonna let it happen. I could care less about any AEW excrement involvement in anything. So,
well, there was such big parts of Ring of Honor back in the day, but
yeah.
I get it. Zero, I get it, but I don't know if that's gonna happen. It would be nice, but I don't know.
It doesn't matter if it happens.
Yeah.
Anything with AEW, I'm like, it doesn't matter.
If that's the case, then you got to get Adam Cole, and then you got to get fucking Rollins. You get Seth Rollins.
Well, I
because he was there for a long time as Tyler Black. Remember that?
Yeah, if you're gonna get everyone who was involved in Ring of Honor, I mean, it's just gonna be an endless show of guest appearances.
I guess Cesaro.
Mrs. What? Oh, Cesaro. Yeah, Claudio.
Yeah.
Costa. What I can never say his last name, so I just call
Claudio Castellano, some shit like that. Zero, what's up, dude?
We were
talking comics earlier. You missed it, buddy.
Yeah, I was gonna say that was nice when Zeus was going into the.
Zeus went all in. He got me all excited. He went all in on the George Perez. Man. He got me all amped up, man. I'm pissed off because now I want to read everything.
I was like, oh, it made me think we should do another comic episode because
he's about to make me go and dig into my box right now, and now I have to pull out my hard copy of Crisis on Infinite Earth. Then I'm about to find Infinite Crisis, and you're gonna have to have me scouring for fucking Legion online.
Oh, by the way, next week's episode is potentially our last episode of the year.
Jingle fucking bells.
Because Christmas Day falls on a
Saturday.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be doing.
Yeah, we're not
on a Saturday.
No.
I imagine
I'm not gonna be drinking. I'm not gonna drink an eggnog and talking about Tony Khan.
Now I want an episode where we're all drinking eggnog. Maybe we will. Passed out the presents, and now it's time to drink some eggnog.
Next week's episode could be the last episode of 2021. We thought we made it this far too. It all started out because we wanted to talk about Lucha Underground. Remember that, guys?
Right.
We wanted to talk about LU.
So if Christmas Day is on a Saturday, that means New Year's Day is on a Saturday.
Yeah.
So we may go on a 2-week hiatus.
Maybe. I mean, unless we stumble on here New Year's Day talking about which way did he go, be like, hey, yeah.
Hey man.
Maybe not.
Hey man. You guys want to get high? I don't know. Towel.
You want to get high, so high.
So yeah, next next week we'll have to preview Wrestle Kingdom. We'll have to review the best Super Junior and Tag League finish.
They haven't even announced the full card for Wrestle Kingdom yet, right?
No.
Right, yeah.
No, they won't announce it until after this stuff's over with.
Yeah.
And even then, I mean, who knows? They may not announce the Noah stuff until,
Oh, you know what we got to think about? If we want to do like a little year-end thing, so that would be next week too. We'll just throw it all in there.
Why not? Have a super show.
Have a super show.
It'd be better than that SmackDown Raw combined bullshit, that's for sure. We'll have live guests on next week's show. Why not? I'll have Mr. Zero come on. It'll be good.
I'm gonna get Zero on like now.
I think Zero should come on next week's show.
You want to come on the show next week, Zero?
Come on, Zero. Last show of the year. Come on. We'll even talk X-Men. Come on, please. I'm dying to talk some X-Men. Zero, come on, man. You want to come on next week's show?
We can talk. We can talk X-Men for just a heck of it. Right?
Yeah, exactly, right, Zeus? I'm saying. I want to talk a little X-Men.
Y'all got anything to plug? Anything coming up?
Nah, man, it's the holidays. I'm just trying to stay clear of family.
I'm just trying to kill this typography assignment.
Yeah, Zeus is trying to finish school. I'm trying to avoid all the women in my family, and it should be all good.
I don't know why I'm doing all these little jazzy things, but
because you're damn weird.
Yeah. Hi, I'm Pedro. I play the guitar. Bing. I think I need a guitar string.
Well, see, Wednesday will be Tom's Weird Life. It'll actually be the last new chapter of this year. I think it'll be chapter 24. Yeah, so chapter 24 is the last new chapter for 2021, and then in January, it'll pick up again because I have like 90 something chapters already done of this this comic.
Wow.
So yeah. And what else? Crap Talk will return next week, so there will be some Crap Talk next week on my Patreon, and also on my Patreon, which is patreon.com/Texan Spanish Studios. There's just a lot of exclusive content now for patrons. So if you're a patron, you get some exclusive content, which only costs $1 a month, by the way.
I think we should end the year with the bang. Have Zero come on the show and just let's do it, man. Let's get wild.
Let's get wild and crazy.
Let's get wild and crazy. We'll have Zero on. We'll talk X-Men.
Year-end stuff.
The best and the worst.
Tag League finish. We'll fit in everything. We'll just talk really fast. I'm joking about talking really fast, but we'll do like micro machine talking, like the advertising.
We'll recap NXT 2.0 in a single word. No.
Oh, I thought you knew that. I refuse.
Yeah.
No,
I refuse.
Hey, everyone, take care. Holiday shopping is crazy out there, so everyone
stay safe. Mask up. Be careful. Don't get run over by tourists. Wear your mask. Wash your hands. Have a good one.
Don't catch VD.
Don't catch VD. Stay away from Zero's moms because he's riddled with it.
Stay away from Bandito and Zero's mom.
Stay away from Bandito and Zero's mom because that'll be the death of you. You'll get that nasty VD and it won't be good.
Everyone take care. Adios.
Peace.
Oh.